Hi, everybody. Welcome to Magic Universe. So, I schedule myself to do individual readings every week, and this has happened a couple of times already where I'll do a group reading here, a message from universe, and then in a private reading, I will see the same energy. So, basically, I'm reading that person's energy in the group reading, and this is common where I'll sense a person's energy before I receive their actual request. And so, what you guys can do if you want to try this is focus your question until you become super clear about what you want to know, okay? And then just completely open up your energy to receive your answer. And it may come through me, it may come through some other form, but if you want to, or if you feel drawn to, then you come here and you can see if the current message from universe answers your question, or you can do the pick a message thing, where you let a number between 1 and the latest message number, and today it's 14. So between 1 and 14, and you let a number surface in your mind, and then you go to the corresponding message, and somewhere in that reading there should be an answer for you, okay? Or of course, you can also get an individual private reading so that I can just read you directly, and the messages will then be specific to you, okay? And you can do that through my website at magicuniverse.co. That's .co. Thank you. So here is message from universe 14. All right. So the color that I'm seeing message from universe 14 vibrating at is like it looks like a flame. It's like a fiery red, orangey kind of flame. And the color that I'm reading you from is a green, which has the effect of kind of dousing out the flame, like calming it down. Okay. So I'm looking at your spread. There's a general message, okay, and then there are some really specific messages. So if there's anybody that's watching this video and you're like maybe from child age to maybe up to like 20 years old, okay, because I feel like this is a fairly young person, and you're going through some emotional troubles. Universe wants to give you a specific message that everything is okay, everything's going to be okay, and they're with you, okay? And then also another message which might apply to that group of young people or young person, that energy, or it might be separate, okay? Is there somebody who's watching this video whose name is Grace? If there is, universe wants to say a specific hi to you, okay? And not necessarily that the rest of the messages in this reading will apply to you, Grace, okay? But they just wanted to give you a sign. Like if you've been asking for a sign and you happen to be named Grace, universe wants to say hi to you, and they're with you, and yeah, you're doing great, and they love you, and they're with you, and they're giving you a sign. Okay, so the rest of this reading may or may not apply to you, but that's a specific message to you, okay? And so, all right, so let's start with the time for a nap. Time for a nap. So that matches perfectly with what I was seeing about that fiery flame, that energy, and then dousing out that fiery flame with a calmness, okay? So taking a nap, resting, and then if you look over at the second card, Sea Storm, calm amidst chaos. So that fiery red, orange might be the chaos that you might be going through, some emotional turbulence, right? And universe is calling you to take a nap, calm it down, calm down your inner emotions, no matter what's going on the outside. I feel like for the younger energy that I was seeing, for somebody who's watching this video, you might be going through something like maybe somebody's not treating you so nice, okay? Maybe you're just feeling like you don't fit in, or if you look over on the first row, the last three cards, this is about you, okay? So the Six of Cups talks about either children, or talks about in the past, and energy in the past or something like that. That's what's making me think that there's a message, and especially with the Page of Cups too, which also talks about children. There, I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's fairly young, okay? And maybe you're in school, maybe you're just going through some problems, emotional problems with friends or with family or something like that, feeling kind of alone, where, you know, with whatever issue that you're going through. And so universe wants to tell you, if you look at the Strength card, this Strength talks about like you have the inner strength to get through this. Everything is okay. And you know, if you look at the Strength card, there's this girl who she's taming the beast, right? So that beast, I feel like, or that lion, is like that fiery flame that I'm seeing, that maybe you're kind of even angry and hurt, you know, about whatever it is that's happening in your situation right now. And universe is telling you to calm that flame, and to calm the anger by not that it's not right for you to feel angry, because maybe whatever's happening to you is very unjust and not fair, right? But that if you know inside yourself that it's all going to be okay, and this is like a period of time that's going to pass, and that's going to that shows up later on in the spread, that they're letting you know this time will pass. Whatever it is that's going on, maybe it's just like a growing up phase that everybody goes through, right? Or maybe it's just like a particular issue that you're having with a specific person, like a friend or somebody like that, that this time will pass and everything's going to be all right, and they just want to soothe you, really, you know. And it's okay for you to feel angry, but then at the same time they just want to help soothe that anger, to soothe that fire that's going on inside you, so that you feel better. And they really want you to just feel better. And there are people that you can talk to, like I'm looking at this Page of Cups, that maybe you're feeling a little bit emotional and lonely or something like that, wishing you had somebody to talk to. And there is somebody that you can talk to. In this particular card, I'm actually seeing the goldfish as you can either write in your diary, go do some journaling or something like that, you know, write out your feelings, write out your emotions, and in a sense also do some automatic writing, meaning like tune into your spirit guides, and have them write back to you, okay, some soothing words to help you through this time, to help you kind of make sense of your emotions and make sense of what's going on. And you'll be surprised if you try doing this, if you've never done this before. And this applies to, you know, even if you're not of a younger age and you're watching this and this resonates with you, right? But I'm talking specifically because I feel like there's somebody that's watching this that's younger. But if it applies to you, you know, take this in as as a message to you also. But universe is saying, like, you'll be surprised if you've never tried this before. When you write something and then you tune in to your inner spirit and you allow your inner spirit to write through you, you'll get answers. They'll talk back to you, you know. And you can have a little conversation with your spirit. You can have a conversation with your spirit guide. And I feel like this little goldfish in the cup represents that spirit guide, you know, that, and you can feel this energy with you. And I feel like whoever it is that I'm talking to that's younger, you feel a presence with you. It may be somebody that you used to, you know, who is no longer in body, meaning they, you know, quote, passed away, which I don't really use that term, but I'm using that term right now for you so you understand what I'm talking about. Like, they're no longer on the physical realm, right? They're in spirit form right now. And you can feel this presence with you, and that person is actually really with you, and they're your spirit guide, okay? And so you might also be having, and looking at the Six of Cups, you might also be having some memories of a time, you know, when you were even younger, where things were happier. Like if this is about a fight with a friend or something like that, or maybe just like a time period in your life where you felt like things were simpler and less emotional, or emotionally charged, and you just felt happier at that time. It's okay to think back to those times when things were happier, and just like let yourself glow in that pastime energy for a little bit, just to make yourself feel better, okay? And let yourself know that this period of time, whatever hardship that you're going through, it's going to pass. And that shows up in the second row. The first three cards, it talks about, I mean, the Three of Swords right here with the swords piercing the heart, it's obvious. It's about heartache, heartbreak, about being hurt, feeling hurt on the inside, right? And maybe even feeling a little bit self-destructive in a way, like you're thinking thoughts about yourself that hurt yourself, okay? And so this time period will pass as shown in the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Which is time moving on, things continually moving, changing, because everything keeps changing and changing, and you're the one who has control over whether it changes to the same thing all the time or it changes to a new thing, right? And in order to change it to a new thing, to let go of this heartache, let go of this hurt, that the next card over is the Hanged Man, right? And this card talks about chilling out, letting yourself, take a nap, right? Time for a nap, take a nap, go into the calm, right, of the sea storm, and chilling out and just letting the feelings pass, letting the situation pass. And if this means hanging out by yourself for a little while, if this means just taking time to, if you want to try meditation, which is basically just focusing on your breathing for 15 minutes every day. Just go sit somewhere quiet, wear some comfortable clothing, and you sit in a chair and you just close your eyes and breathe for 15 minutes. And that'll make you feel better because that'll stop all the thoughts, from going around, all that craziness in your head, right, from going around. And do this for a while. If you want, you can also actually take a nap, physically take a nap, right? And that also stops your thoughts from going crazy. And universe wants you to know, the next card, no rain today, that all the tears will dry up and the sun will come out, okay? That this time period will pass and everything's gonna be okay. All right? The sun will come out. And the next card, beauty. When beauty is felt from within, your gorgeousness will glow. And I feel like this talks about you recognizing having self-love for yourself, right? So whatever your situation may be that's making you feel sad, that maybe it has something to do with your outer looks, right? Maybe you feel that something, maybe you have flaws, or whatever it may be, or maybe somebody made fun of you about something, or maybe you just don't feel good about yourself, whether it be about your physical appearance or just something on the inside, right? So I feel like the beauty card is talking about having self-love for yourself and letting your inner beauty and your outer beauty shine, and that you are beautiful no matter, even if you're receiving comments from other people making fun of you, or even if you feel it within yourself about yourself that you're not perfect in whatever ways. The beauty card is letting you know that you're perfect just the way you are, and that you are beautiful, okay? And to let that inner self shine. And when you let your inner self shine, the outer self will also glow, okay? And if I am talking to somebody that's younger who's going through like puberty or something like that, maybe you're going through a period of time, there's everybody goes through this. There's this awkward phase that we all go through where, like maybe you have skin issues, maybe you don't feel tall enough, or or you feel too tall, or whatever it may be, okay, that you're feeling awkward about. It's a phase that will pass, and you can ask many adults about this, that everybody's gone through an awkward phase and then they kind of level out after they grow up, and then there's this acceptance of the self, and body acceptance, and also like just inner self acceptance that happens as you grow up. And you can start that right now, like the card Grace and Gratitude. It's not just about the person named Grace that universe is saying hi to, but through gratitude, joy expands, right? It's about feeling that inner happiness, that inner gratitude, the grace within yourself, about there's this yeah, I feel like it talks about like this acceptance of who you are that happens somewhere along the line as you grow up. Some people, you know, it might take a little longer, even into their adulthood. They're still kind of trying to figure it out. But for you, whoever it is that I'm talking to, I feel like this period of time, if you can get yourself to actually calm that fire, calm that energy, and recognize that this time will pass and that you do chill out, you meditate, right? And that you just start to shift your thinking and shift your focus more onto the sunnier side of things, right? That you're going to go through this transformation. You're going to go through this period of grace, right? This period of, yeah, I want to say a period of transformation. I'm seeing it in the Wheel of Fortune, where you'll come out on the other end of this beautiful in terms of like inner beauty and outer beauty. Yeah. Okay. So the last card, I can focus on what I do want in a relationship. And so the back of this card says, by focusing upon the wanted characteristics of those around you, you train your vibrational offering to match only the best in them. And then the law of attraction can no longer match you up with the worst in them. So if you are going through a thing with some people in your life that are being not so nice to you, you can actually focus on what you, maybe it's for example, right? Maybe it's somebody that you know that used to be nicer and maybe like recently they haven't been as nice or something like that, right? You can focus on the Six of Cups, the past time when you guys were really close friends, when that person was nicer to you, and remember all of the things that you love about this person. Remember all the characteristics of how fun they were, you know, how cool they were and how well you guys got along. You can focus on that and kind of bring that energy back into your I say back into the present time in a way where it's like you're activating that energy in that person into the present time so that they can become that person again, or have those aspects show through again, right? When you focus upon the worst in them and train your vibrational offering to match only the worst in them, the law of attraction can no longer match you up with the best of them. So that's like saying, if, say, somebody's not treating you so nice right now, and you keep focusing on, oh my God, they're so mean, or oh my God, they're so horrible now, that just perpetuates it, right? So how you can take control of that is that you remember the good things about them, remember the awesome things about them, you know, and how well you guys got along, or how you want the relationship to be, and you focus on that. Then you will become like a good influence on either this person becoming the way you want them to be, or becoming the way that they truly are on the inside, the good in them, right? Or you're creating your relationship in the way that you want to, by focusing on the positive aspects of the relationship, positive aspects of this person. Okay. All right. So that's all I'm getting from this spread. There's one more message coming through. In that last card, I can focus on what I do want. And it says in a relationship. And universe wants to say you can focus on what you do want in anything, like including in yourself, right? Focus on the positive aspects of yourself. Focus on how you want to create yourself, even if you've never been in that state before. So it's like whatever you can imagine in your mind about how you want to be, when you are in that energy and in that vibration and in that emotion for a consistent period of time, that your outer reality will change to reflect that. Okay, so say you want to become a more open person, or you want to become even like a taller person, or like to have beautiful skin or something like that. It's like if you can imagine yourself with whatever aspects it is that you want in your life or in your physical appearance, or if you want, oh, I would like to have more friends or something like that. Like if you can imagine it in your mind and you focus on it long enough and focus on it in a way where it feels good, right? Where you can really visualize it and able to feel it in your heart and just feel happy, in this imagination of it. That when you do that consistently enough, so that it feels almost real to you, right? Your outside reality will reflect that. Okay, so that's another message that I'm getting from this. I can focus on what I do want. Okay. All right. And so that is message from Universe 14. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click on the thumbs up, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.